Hi, 7th grade. So I'm here in Google Classroom to talk about the Binomial Nomenclature project. And last thing that I attached was a picture of our textbook. And it had these creatures that we used to create our own creature for binomial nomenclature. So the first thing you need to do is choose one of these guys because we're going to be making one of these creatures in Scratch. And the creature is going to say its name, its binomial nomenclature, and it's going to say why it's called that. So if you chose a prefix and a suffix, and then another prefix and a suffix, so that you had prefix, suffix for one name, and prefix, suffix for the second name, then you did exactly what you were supposed to do in part 2. You need to go back and remember that name. So whatever creature you chose, we're going to try to make it in Scratch. So I'd like to choose this one. And it has 2 antennas. So I'm going to find 2, which is die, antenna, which is die antennaeus. So that's my first name. And it's a square shape. So I have square and I have shape, so it's rectanguli formis. So the name of this creature, the binomial nomenclature that I'm choosing, is going to be Diantennis rectanguli formis. And that's its name. So that I chose. You could pick something different. So now that we have a name, now that we've chosen our creature, we are going to go over to Scratch. And I've created a new thing, and I want to make a new sprite. And there's not any squares or triangles in Scratch, so let me show you what you can do. You can type shape, and there's a line there. And then once you have your sprite, see how it's highlighted blue? You can come over to costumes, and you can click on this sprite, and you can change how it looks. You can stretch it out so it looks more like a square. And now you have your square. Okay, I have a square shape, so that's one of the binomial nomenclatures that I have. So the next part that I need is I need the antennas, and the antennas were black. So I'm going to come over to the fill line. I'm going to click on the black part of the fill line, and I'm going to change the thickness of my line so that it kind of matches more of the antennas. It's a little bit too small. Okay. And they kind of came up like this, and they kind of curled a little bit. And I had die antennas. And at the end, there were, I think, if I remember the picture correctly, there were little balls on the end. So I'm going to increase the size of this a little bit more. There we go. And make just a little ball on the end. And my creature had black eyes, so I'm going to increase the thickness again, and I'm going to make the little dots for the eyes, make them a little bit bigger. And he had kind of a little smile happening, so I'm going to make the smile here. It's okay, he's got a crooked smile. And so I think that's all that was done in black. Now I know that there was some pink that was for his cheeks. So let me increase the thickness of my line again. And I think I only have a few seconds left. He was blue, so I'm going to change that too. Okay, so this is the basic idea. You can keep working on it. I can't wait to see your sprite. Bye, guys.